I'm winging this video. More so than I usually wing my videos, because at least, like, with those videos I have some kind of an idea of what I'm doing. But this video, I haven't even read the tag questions or even, like, have pre-thought out answers, so we're winging it. More so than I usually wing it. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So, today, I am going to be participating in a tag that I decided to tag myself in. We're gonna do it, because why the hell not? So what book tag have I decided to do today? I am doing the I Dare You book tag. I have no idea who created it or any of that fun stuff, so I will link everything down below that I can find in regards to this tag. And let's just get straight into it, because it's more interesting than me standing here talking crap in front of the camera. Okay, so the first question in the I Dare You book tag is, what book has been on your shelf the longest? Well, crap. That is a good question. It's got to be either Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick, The Book of Lies by James Maloney, City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. It's one of those three. I can't give you an exact date on which one's been on there the longest, but it's like one of them. Okay, question number 2. What is your current read, your last read, and the book you'll read next? Okay, so my current read is The Last Star by Rick Yancey. My last read was The Infinite Sea by Rick Yancey. And the book I think I'll read next, depending on whether or not it arrives in time, I really want it to be Fallen by Lauren Kate. Question 3. What book did everyone like but you hated? I'm going to do this as like a book series, and that is the Shatter Me series by Taria Murphy. I absolutely adored the first book. I thought the second one was okay, and I didn't finish the third one. I skipped right to the end and read the ending because I did not like who she was getting with. I was so against it. I hated it that much that I put the book down, and I've never picked it up since. So, I'm sorry, I don't like Warner. Question 4. What book do you keep telling yourself you'll read but you probably won't? I'm gonna say Replica by Lauren Oliver. I started reading it. I have picked it up. I keep saying, Nicole, you're gonna finish reading it. But if I'm being honest with myself, I took it out of my bedroom and I've placed it in the bookshelf in the office, which is where I put all the books I don't really like. 5. What book are you saving for retirement? God. It would be any of the 17 books that I haven't read on my TBR. I'd probably say like the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare, because like there's a lot of books in that series and it'll keep me entertained for a while, which is what you want. Question 6, last page. Read it first or wait till the end? I'm actually that reader that gets halfway through the book and then flips to the end of the book and reads it. I used to do that when I was in high school and I was younger, but now I don't, because I spoiled myself so bad by doing that. I don't do it anymore because a lot of the books I'm reading are the final ones in the series and I just don't want to spoil myself. Question 7. Acknowledgement. Waste of paper and ink or interesting aside? It's interesting. I like acknowledgements. Am I saying that because I was recently put into one of my friends' acknowledgements page in their book? Yes. And I'm not going to deny that. CJ has put me into his acknowledgements page in his book Initiation, and it was so freaking sweet of him, and I'm gonna start crying. Question 8. Which book character would you switch places with? Feyre from the ACOTAR series, just so I can cuddle Rhysand, basically. Guilty as charged, guys. I'm not gonna deny it. He's an amazing male character. Number 9. Do you have a book that reminds you of something specific in your life? Either a place, time, or person? Ooh, that's an interesting question. No. No, like, to be honest, I could pick, like, the Fallen series by Lauren Kate, the Iron Face series by Julie Kagawa, like, also Twilight, because they're book series that I've read and I've enjoyed, and I've then gone and recommended to my mum and her, and I've been able to talk about them, so that, for me, is pretty cool. So they kind of, like, remind me of conversations I've had with her and stuff. Question 10. Name a book that you acquired in an interesting way. I don't have one, really, to be honest. Like, the only books I've acquired in an interesting way is none. I buy them, except for the one that CJ sent to me. 11. Have you ever given a book away for a special reason to a special person? No, I don't give my books away. But yeah, no, I'd rather just buy someone the book series and give it to them to read so then they can own a copy of it. 12. Which book has been with you most places? I don't know. I'm gonna say Shiva by Maggie Stiefvater just because I know for a fact I took that book to school. and probably to work, to read on my breaks, and home. But I don't take books places with me because then it gives me a chance to damage them, and I don't like my books being damaged, so I don't take them with me. 13. Any required reading you hated in high school that wasn't so bad 2 years later? No, I have not reread any of the books I was made to read in high school. No thank you. Okay, question 14. Used or brand new? Brand new all the way. I don't like used books. No thank you. I like to be the only person to have owned this book and to have touched it, basically. I'm a book snob. Question 15. Have you ever read a Dan Brown book? No, I have not. Do I want to? No. That was a bit brutal. Question 16. Have you ever seen a movie you liked more than the book? Don't hurt me, Sarah. Harry Potter books. I preferred the movies to the Harry Potter books. Sorry. I appreciate the Harry Potter books now more as an adult than I ever did as a kid. So that's something. Have you ever read a book that made you hungry, cookbooks included? Probably. I mean, I have a lot of cupcake cookbooks and I love cupcakes and they make me hungry looking at them, and I just wish you could pull them out of the book and eat them. Okay, question 18. Who is the person whose book advice you'll always take? Nobody's. I don't really take people's book advice for the most part. I find my own books and I read them because I know what I like and what I enjoy reading. Number 19. Is there a book out of your comfort zone, so for example outside of your reading genre, that you ended up loving? I'm going to say Initiation by C.J. Black. That book is completely not something... If I hadn't known him, I wouldn't pick up the book because it's not in the genre that I read. It's very dark fantasy and I don't go for that sort of a thing at all. But I liked the book a lot more than I was expecting to for a book in that genre. That is the end of this video. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tag. If you would like to do it, then I of course tag you. But other than that, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day and I will see you in my next video. So bye!